Hi Taurus, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for the 12th through the 18th of February 2023. Hope you guys had a great week. I am going to take a quick second to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone out there. Please just take what resonates for you and leave the rest for someone else. Keep in mind that the energies can reverse or flip-flop, and that's really not that unusual in a general reading. All right. Also, don't pigeonhole yourself into a reading that's not for you guys. You know, if it's not your reading, it's just not your reading, okay? So let's get started, Taurus. Spirit, can I have the energy of Taurus? I did get, when I was doing the shuffle, that there's been a lot of arguing with somebody. I don't know if that's an isolated message or if that is with this message contained within. All right, so Taurus, you have the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Hermit, and the Six of Wands. Well, that looks good. Basically, this looks like you are kind of keeping your nose to the grindstone, that you are really working hard, and it's going to pay off. I see an influx of money coming in, and I see you guys really kind of isolating. You might be pouring yourself into work, and if so, it's going to really pay off. And I'm also seeing for some of you that there's going to be like some sort of increase for you that's not just financial. It could be like a promotion of some kind or recognition. There's definitely a feeling of success here, but it's going to come because of you really kind of pulling back and really applying yourself. Interesting. Let's see who's in your energy, because I'm seeing this, but it seems very isolated to you. So let's see who's in your energy. Show me who's in Taurus energy, please. Taurus energy, please. All right, we have the Six of Cups. We have the Elder of Swords reversed. And we have the Devil in reverse with the Seven of Swords in the reverse. All right. So the Six of Cups, this is somebody who is kind of reminiscing. They're looking back at things and maybe even childhood, but they're looking at memories. This is somebody who's thinking of childhood memories, or they could even be someone from your past, but I feel like they're not. I feel like they're in your current energy. Now, it could be you've just known this person a long time, but this feels like somebody who is kind of living in their past a little bit. They're really kind of looking back at memories and reminiscing and kind of sitting in that energy of you know, yesterday for some reason. I do feel that they have a little bit of an angry energy, either angry or lower vibrational for some reason. You could be dealing with an air sign. That would be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. We also have Capricorn on the board, but this is somebody who is basically, they're kind of out of sorts here. And I feel like it's almost the energy of them trying to avoid life by sitting in their memories. I feel that they're doing this in order to not engage in some sort of behavior that is detrimental, because they have the Devil in reverse and the Seven of Swords in the reverse. So there was some sort of toxic energy here that they are trying very desperately to not engage in. And I think they're struggling. They're very much struggling. And so it feels to me that they're kind of, in order to not engage in whatever that is, it could be drinking, drugs, I don't know. But in order to not engage in that, they're kind of isolating themselves and they are sitting in their past. It's an odd energy. It's like they're fighting their own demons, basically. And this is difficult for them. It lowers their vibration. And so they spend a lot of time thinking about things that have already happened. Now, the energy between the two of you is very separated somehow, but yet together. It's odd. Let me see the energy between these two, please. Like, it's like you're coexisting side by side, but not together, if that makes any sense. It seems almost separate, but yet I can feel that it's not completely separate. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, so there's a sense here of investment. You're both invested here. I feel like you're more invested, Taurus, financially, and they're more invested because of the past, because of memories, because of not wanting change. This is somebody that does not like change. And so you're each invested in this, but it's for different reasons. And each of you are kind of waiting to see what the other person's going to do. Let me see what's affecting this connection. And oddly enough, you both feel that you're controlling the situation. All right, we have the Tower in reverse. You're both trying to avoid a Tower moment. Either that or you may be trying to rebuild one. So it depends upon your particular situation. So some of you are trying to avoid a Tower moment. This person may have, that's the Devil energy. They are trying to avoid a third-party situation, but they're angry about it. And you're really pouring yourself into work because you may feel that this person has engaged in a third party situation. You're both trying to avoid a total blow up here. There may have been a blow up in the past and the two of you have agreed to continue this connection, but it would be upon the contingency that there's no more third-party energy, which is making this person angry. I don't know if they're angry at themselves because they have engaged in this. I feel like you might be, you know, I don't feel like you're angry. I feel like you're more avoidant. Let's see your outcome at the end of the week. Show me the outcome, please, at the end of the week. Temperance. Well, that's good. That's healing. Okay. So it's healing. It's balancing. Yeah, there's some healing and balancing that'll be taking place. So we'll clarify that. Now, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius is here. I told you Capricorn or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Sun in reverse. This is underlying energy. Could be dealing with a Leo, but it tells me a couple of things, Taurus. It tells me that there may be some things that are hidden or that you are unaware of, or it could also just indicate that there's some unhappiness here. There's things that that are unhappy. There's a coldness that's present in the connection. So let's clarify. Spirit, why is the Ace of Pentacles here for Taurus? All right, we have the Two of Swords. We have Justice, sign of Libra, and the Sun, sign of Leo. So both Libra and Leo are very strong signs here. All right. So Taurus, you may have a choice here between a Libra or a Leo for some of you. And you're really not able to make a choice. So you might be, for a few of you out there, you might be trying to decide if you are going to have a new beginning between a Libra or a Leo. But that's not for everybody. So I am seeing, though, that you are stalling on a decision. And I do feel that you're trying to make a balanced decision. And that has to do with happiness. You want to make the right decision and you want to be happy. For some of you, there's a decision that's being made here, and there might be a pregnancy involved. And you might be trying to make a decision regarding something legal with regard. So it could be a custody battle, it could be a divorce. But it has to do with money involved as well. But there's a decision around all of this. It could be something to do with money. This decision has something to do with money, and it has legal implications. Some of you are trying to, oh wow, okay. Some of you are trying to decide, are you going to do what makes you happy or do what you consider to be the right thing? Now, I have to say that when I'm looking at that, I don't think that that's an either or. I don't think that doing things that make you unhappy is the wrong thing. It's just you have to do them correctly. In any event, it's either tied to money or a new beginning. And I do feel like you want to be happy and you want to do things the right way. There's a decision involved here. So let's see why the Hermit is here. Oh, sorry about that. Let's try that again. All right, Spirit, why is the Hermit here for Taurus? Why is the Hermit here for Taurus? All right, we have the Six of Coins and the Four of Coins reversed. Yeah, you're kind of pulled away here with this Hermit. There's a lot of things that you don't say, Taurus, to this person, and it has to do with this Tower that either occurred or that you're trying to avoid. Now, this Tower moment is likely because this person was either giving their attention to more than one person or you suspect that they want to. You're trying to release that energy. Some of you are journaling to try to release that energy, or, you know, you are just pouring yourself into work or other endeavors. But I feel like you're trying to let go of that energy, and you're pulled away because it's a coping mechanism. And you're trying desperately not to have a Tower moment or another Tower moment with this person. And I feel like you're avoiding some things in order to try to release this energy. I can see you want to be happy. Why is the Six of Wands here? A lot of you are trying to figure out how to kind of open up your heart and let your guard down if this person has been unfaithful. All right, Ten of Coins and the Queen of Swords. Air sign energy again. That is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Yeah, you're going to have this sense of victory. I feel like with regard to money, definitely your fortunes are coming in. I've seen that twice. And I'm also seeing that you may be cutting something out here. You may be cutting something out that's been long term. It could be something that is involved with money. It could be like a job where you earn that money, or it could be family members. There's something here you're turning your back on, but it's going to make you feel successful. I feel like whatever it is, you tried to work things out. You very much tried to work things out with this situation. It's a long-term situation. It could be extended family. It could be where you earn your money or how you earn your money. It could be a job you've been at a long time. But whatever it is, you tried to work with it, and ultimately you've had to cut it out, or you will be cutting it out, because it's not serving you, and you're going to feel more successful when you do. It could be this person, but I'm not sure about that. Let's look at their energy. It literally, it's kind of ambiguous, so it could be anything. So let's look at their energy and see if we can get a better idea. But it could be, because some of you guys might be filing for divorce, because this person has not been faithful in this connection. You might be releasing this person. For others of you, you might be releasing a job position, and this is the decision that you're going into this making. You're trying to make a decision because there's legalities involved in this, whether it's the person or a job position, and you're trying to make a very clear decision. You want to see things clearly, because it may involve legalities. And if that's the case, you are going to be cutting someone or something out that's been in your life for a very long time, and you're going to feel successful after doing it. And it's going to lead you to a lot of money too. Financially, it's going to be good for you. Let's look at this person's energy. Why is the Six of Cups here? Oh, so they're very prideful. This person is prideful, and I feel like there's been a lot of fighting that goes on. Yeah, they don't want to fight anymore. They're looking back at the past. They may realize that they've been prideful, that they've been not very kind in the way that they have fought. There's been some manipulations here as well, and they're regretful of that. This person is actually very sad about the way they've behaved. They're definitely looking back and doing a lot of reminiscing, and I feel like they have regrets over the way they've behaved in the past. They're really trying to avoid fights now. It's almost like this person their energy is really very down, very like depressed, or let's see, why is the King of Swords in the reverse? Yeah, I can tell they don't want to fight with you. Knight of Swords reversed. Ten of Wands. They feel like they have a lot of weight on their shoulders. A lot of weight, a lot of things, a lot of problems that they don't talk about. They lie to themselves about some of these problems as well. I feel like they keep these bottled up. They don't discuss these problems. They don't talk about these problems. And so they wind up just kind of seething inside, being angry inside. And this is what leads to some of the problems, but they're also trying not to not to have any altercations with you. There's a sense of avoidance almost as well with this person. So they know there's been a lot of problems, and they know that there's a lot that's going untalked about, and it's because they don't want to argue. Let's see, bottom energy. All right, Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups reversed, and the Seven of Wands. So you have water sign energy, which is Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. All right, so this person is definitely holding back their emotions. Yeah, they're holding back their emotions from this Queen of Wands. And it's because either... So Queen of Wands is generally it's generally a third party. So what this is telling me is that the devil energy had to do with a third party, somebody this person was physically attracted to. And I do feel that this is out in the open. They were deceitful. This came out into the open. There were other people that may have known about this as well. There may have been gossip about this. And so this person feels as if they have had to fight off the opinions of others as well, because this secret affair or whatever it was became public knowledge. They are abstaining, it looks like, from this connection. I do think that they developed feelings for this person, and I do think that they are shutting down emotionally. So I see them abstaining from this connection, but it's making them angry. And they sit and they think about this person. There's regrets that are here. They don't want to fight with you. They're still invested. You're both investing in this connection. And it's like both of you are avoiding this elephant in the room in order to not have a tower moment, to not have everything just blow up in your faces. They may feel, Taurus, that they have lost you because of this other connection. And I'm wondering if they have. Let's see the connection. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? I do feel like other people are not approving of this connection. All right, so Five of Pentacles and Temperance in reverse. It's more Sagittarian energy. So you're both trying to be patient. It looks to me like, Taurus, you may be moving towards your own happiness. I feel like you're leaving this person out in the cold. You're trying to make a decision, but it has legal implications. But you're going to become clear that what you are going to do here is to leave this person out in the cold. You're investing in this connection for financial reasons and possibly some legal reasons. And so I see you leaving this person out in the cold. Now for them, that's going to cause an imbalance. So they're really trying not to rock this boat. They don't like change. And so they're really trying to avoid any kind of altercation with you because they know that this is going to cause a lot of problems. They're resisting change. Why is the Tower in reverse? Why is the Tower in reverse? The Knight of Wands and the King of Wands reversed. Yeah, you're seeing this person as a player. You're keeping to yourself, it looks like, Taurus, because you see this person as a player and they've dealt with this other person. And they're going to come back and say, you know, look, I'm no longer dealing with that person. I don't think you're going to have any of it. I think you're going to just clearly... So it looks like you're going to prompt the conversation. You're going to say, look, I'm letting this go. I'm letting you go before this gets any worse. I've done a lot of soul searching here. I've thought about what I want to do. And I'm releasing all of this. And I'm releasing you. And they're going to come back and say, look, I know there's a lot of problems here. However, I'm no longer seeing this person. You know, I've kept my word. I'm not seeing anyone else. I'm not doing anything that could be problematic here. And they're not at this point. However, they're angry. And what they're doing is not taking action in order to not create a problem and not create arguments. They're just they don't want change. So they're avoiding this Tower moment. And it looks like, Taurus, you're gonna move it forward because you feel like you're dealing with a player. Why is Temperance here? Because Temperance is about healing. So maybe y'all are gonna heal it. I don't know. Why is Temperance here, Spirit? Yeah, there's the Seven of Swords and the Moon in reverse. So the deception, which is over here, is all revealed. It all comes out. Seven of Coins reversed. Now, currently it's in the upright. It goes into the reverse for you. And so you basically cut this person out. You cut them out. You no longer invest because of all this secretive energy. You have a realization that you need to heal from this, that you're going to be doing better. You're going to be more successful if you can cut this person and this situation out. They then turn around and they begin to manifest this Queen of Wands back into their life. So I feel like, Taurus, your instincts on this are spot on. And I think that's the realization, is that although they're not engaging in the activity here, the Seven of Swords activity, it's still running in the background. It's like having a program on a computer. It might not be up and running, like, you know, doing its thing in the foreground, but if it's still running in the background, it's still operating. And there's almost a realization that you have, Taurus, that it's still operating. The deception is still there. It's still operating. But because this person doesn't like the to deal with change, they're just pressing it down, and it's not going away. It's just slowing everything down. They're avoiding the Tower moment for now, but it's making them more and more angry, and you're just withdrawing more and more, and that you can have a very successful life without all of this drama that's being brought in by this person. So be careful, though. They may try to manipulate a little bit. The Magician can be a little bit of manipulative energy. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Wands. Now that is conflict, which is, this whole thing has been about avoiding conflict. So it could be, there could be some unknown conflict coming that's underlying this. It also indicates unknown competition, and that's what's running in the background. This Queen of Wands energy is still running in the background. So I don't blame you for not wanting to deal with that. All right, so let's pull some oracle cards. Let's see what guidance you have here. All right, let's see what we've got. All right, well, you have water sign, so you could be dealing with a water sign for some of you. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And you have honeymoon. Honeymoon phase, attending someone's wedding. So you might be going to someone's wedding. They could be a water sign. Or you could meet a water sign when you go to someone's wedding. Or you could meet a water sign and you could be going on a honeymoon soon. So take it as it resonates for you, but there's something to do with a water sign, something to do with a wedding or a honeymoon. All right, I do hope that this has been helpful for you, Taurus. If this has resonated with you in any way, please go ahead and like this video. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. Until I see you in about a week for your weekly reading, namaste.